All right, Duke Dogs, get in your brown paper bag and get out your plastic cups, your paper towels, and from home you'll need some water and food coloring if you have it, and markers if you don't. Hey Duke Dogs, we've got another water experiment to do this week. Maybe we shouldn't call it an experiment. We're going to call it an investigation. But it's about water absorption, which is what we've been talking about all week. This is another cool thing that's like magic, only it's not really magic. It's really science. Well, the first thing you want to do is get 2 cups with colored water in them. Now, these 2 I did with my secret method, okay? Now, if you have food coloring, you can use food coloring. I've got the kind in tubes. You might have a different kind. You can use food coloring if you want, but if you don't have food coloring, I discovered this when I was doing this science investigation on Tuesday. If you just have some paper towels, you can make colored water. Okay, so let's say here's my paper towel. I'm going to tear off. Have you ever noticed, try this with paper towels, one way it tears really rough, but if you tear it the other way, it goes kind of straight. I know, Miss Jo, come on. Stay focused. Okay, so we get our little piece of paper towel and we're just gonna pick out a color we want and draw on the paper towel, okay? So I've got a nice dark pink spot. Watch this. Just gonna put it in the water and look. I suddenly have colored water, and I didn't even need food coloring. Ta-da! Okay, so now I've got pink water. What other color water do you want? I like green water, but maybe I want to make it a little greener. I'm going to get the green marker, and I am going to draw some green on the paper. I'm going to see if the water will turn greener. Just squeeze it out. I don't know if it made it greener or not. But that's green. Okay. And if you have lots of cups, I know that in your brown paper bag, there were 3 cups. So we need at least 2 with water in them and 1 that's empty, okay? And I'm gonna make these 3 the same. Okay. All right, so we have our water ready, okay? 2 colored waters, 1 that's empty. Now, what we're gonna put in there is paper towels. I don't know whether your paper towels are smaller pieces or bigger pieces. So this would be a big piece, but these will tear in half. So what you want is, did you know that this is called a hamburger fold? It's a wide fold. Hamburger. And this long skinny is a hot dog fold because it looks like a hot dog, and this one's more like a hamburger. So let's make a hot dog fold. Now, whether you have a smaller paper towel or a bigger one, you can still fold it up. It doesn't have to be perfect folds. We're just going to fold it up till it's about like that. Okay, and we want 2 of these. So there's that one. Hot dog fold. hot dog fold. Now, if I was trying to fold this big one, I'd probably have to do two hot dog folds. Maybe I did 2 hot dog folds anyway. But that's about what we want. Something like this. Our science investigation is going to be about water that is absorbed into paper towels. Now, we already know that paper towels are a most excellent item to absorb water, right? Because we saw it. Did you see? I made, they're like the hanging flags of the water that absorbed in our paper towels from before. But we're going to see how our water absorbs. It's going to travel. It's going to travel from one cup to another. Let's watch. All right, so our empty one goes in the middle between the one color and the other color. And I'm going to put one end in pink. I'm going to put one end in dry. I'm going to put this one in green and that one in the dry one. So they're both connected to a color and the dry cup. So we're going to watch and see what happens. Duke Dogs, if you notice that your water is climbing, but it doesn't have very much color in it, you know what you can do? Add some color. Okay? Now, Duke Dogs, you're going to have to use some patience because this is not the fastest investigation ever. I'm going to encourage you to keep your water and your paper towels in the colored water. Mark on them if you want to see what happens, but leave them in there till tomorrow. Okay, and then you'll get to see the most that might happen with your water absorption mystery. And then we'll stop the video and then check it tomorrow. This is what's happening about an hour later. Ooh, I wonder what's going to happen next. It's dark and nighttime. I'm about ready to go to bed myself, and it looks pretty different. We'll check it in the morning and see what else has changed. Good morning. It is morning, and we can see the results of our science investigation with water absorption. Here's the best example. Because this middle cup was dry, and now it has water in it. Where do you think the water came from? Let's think about how the paper towels absorb the water in this cup. And that water is even pink. Where did the pink come from? There's the green. The green walked out and over. But Duke Dogs, I hope that you enjoyed this water walking mystery. It is amazing that water can be absorbed like that and actually move from one place to another and fill or put some water in another container that had been dry before. Well, I hope you're ready for some more science investigations next week. See ya.